How's it going, lads? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now in today's video we're going to be opening these Match Attax 101 Champions League and Europa League packs. So there's 20 packs per box, but like I'm probably just going to open 10 just for the purpose of today's video, maybe split it out into two videos. I wouldn't be the biggest fan of the Match Attax cards, to be honest with you. But I just said, look, I'll just give these a try. I know the ones for this season are out now. We just see the odds there. I think is it 1 in every 198 boxes. You'll have an auto. So like hopefully we can pick up one today, but I don't think we will, to be honest. So we're just going to open the first one. As I said, we're going to open 10 today. And let me know if you want to see the second video. I'm probably going to upload that in the next few days anyway. So these are actually quite tricky to get open, believe it or not. There we go, fancy. Just don't want to damage the cards either. Okay, so we can see a Dortmund card there. So the first one we have is Niaozu of Bayern Munich. Not too sure really are these good or not. We get an Eden Hazard. I assume these are base kind of cards, and then you have your parallels, etc. So we have an Alvaro Morata of Juventus. Looks to be on his way to Barcelona, I believe. So we have Donnarumma of AC Milan, who's obviously now at PSG. Hence these are last season's cards, and that's his Europa League card. We have Roberto Firmino of Liverpool. I do like the design though, with the actual nations in the background. We get Marcus Rashford as well, Europa League. Apologies as well, guys, if like the focus is kind of dropping in and out as well at times. It's just with the camera's a bit dodgy. So we've Sergio Aguero as well, who's just recently retired. We've Lucas Ocampos from Sevilla. We have Ousmane Dembele from Barcelona. Next we have Marco Verratti. Is that a parallel? I'm not too sure on these cards, to be honest, guys. I'm kind of really only getting back into the hobby now again recently. So we can see that Verratti, it's a nice purple colour. So we have a Henrik Mkhitaryan. And we have an Erling Haaland, a hotshot. That's potentially a good one. I'm not too sure. None of these cards are numbered, I don't think. So that's obviously his Champions League card. It's nice kind of a hologram sort of effect there on his kind of a mugshot. But I don't know, that is potentially a good one to get. I think any kind of Haaland card realistically is probably going to have a little bit of value. Like I know obviously his rookie cards and his first sort of cards with his time at Molde and Red Bull Leipzig or Red Bull Salzburg. They're obviously going to be worth a lot more than like any of his cards now with Dortmund and whatnot. So we have David Alaba of Bayern Munich, of course now Real Madrid. We have a manager, Diego Simeone. We have Barella of Inter Milan. We have another manager here in Jesse Marsch. Honestly, no idea who he's coaching. With another manager, Jurgen Klopp of Liverpool, of course. We get a Kevin De Bruyne. It's a nice little Champions League one to get. It's potentially a good one to get. We have a Christian Pulisic of Chelsea. I do like actually the design of them. Like I think like the borders are quite nice. We have Clement Lenglet of Barcelona. I'm not too sure, guys. Let me know in the comment section below the numbers on the side. Let's say this Marquinhos here, this 52 Topps. Is that like his number, his S index? I'm not too sure actually what they are. Just let me know in the comments. We get an Omishen from Napoli. Another very highly rated player. We get a Mo Salah as well, hotshot. That's another potentially good one. Again, any of these kind of cards, sort of special versions. Ooh, we get Moukoko, limited edition cards. That's very nice indeed. I know he is obviously a very, very highly rated player. I think he's only 17 now and he's playing. He gets quite a lot of games for Dortmund. I do like that design. The shiny sort of hologram effect with them. As I said, like, I think he made his debut for Dortmund at 16 years of age, and I think he actually scored in his debut. Like, his underage record is ridiculous for Dortmund for like the under 15s. I think he's like 40 goals in like 12 games or something crazy. But like, that is a very good pull to get. I don't know. Probably down the road that card is going to have a good bit more value. So moving on to the next one here, guys. I don't know, these are quite difficult to open for some reason. You just don't want to damage them either. But let me know in the comment section below, guys, if you want to see more of these kind of packs, the Match Attax, or, you know, like the Panini Prism sort of Premier League cards, or any of the Topps sort of cards. Let me know what you'd like to see, or maybe older kind of vintage packs, so like your World Cup 2002 packs. Like, I know I have a few videos on them out on my channel. So first one we get there is Haaland, then we get Modric, we get Matthias de Ligt of Juventus, another one that's actually been linked away with the move from Juventus. We get Saka of Arsenal. Again, that's another very good card. He's very highly rated, very good prospect for Arsenal. We get Virgil van Dyke. So as I was saying, guys, if there's anything you'd like to see, drop it in the comments, or to give me sort of ideas or any kind of feedback on how can I maybe improve the videos. Would you like to see maybe possibly my face in the videos, overlaying kind of me actually opening the packs? As I said, I really want to get better at this, like these videos. I want to try and make the best possible content. I know it's probably not the best at the moment, but like I'm trying my best. You know, I'm trying to improve, trying to look at areas I can work on. So we get Miralem Pjanic, and we get Benjamin Pavard World Star. I'm not really too sure, are these kind of rare cards? I wouldn't imagine so. We get a big impact signing, Milik from Marseille. Obviously he's done quite well since he's went there. So I think we're about halfway through anyway, guys. So let me know if you're liking the video. If you are, like, drop a comment down below and leave a like. As I said, like, this really does help me quite a lot. It is quite hard to get views, particularly for these sort of smaller channels like myself. So a like would be very much appreciated, or any kind of constructive feedback in the comments would be great. So we get a Muller from Bayern Munich. We get a João Felix from Atletico Madrid. We get a Lautaro Martinez for Inter Milan, another very good player, very highly rated. I think we're going to see a lot more from him in the future. So we get a Koulibaly of Napoli. Trent Alexander-Arnold, again, another very good player to get. It probably doesn't really have much value or sort of rarity, considering it's just a base kind of card. So we get Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as well. Of course, no longer a Manchester United manager. In my opinion, was kind of out of his depth of the job anyway. We get a Timo Werner of Chelsea, who's shown a lot of actually improvement this season. He's a lot better than he obviously was last season. We get a Gareth Bale of Tottenham Hotspur. Obviously, he's gone back to Real Madrid since then. So we get a Frankie de Jong of Barcelona. And we get a Maurizio Pochettino manager. We also get Luis Diaz home and away kit. He's obviously at FC Porto. Nice looking card to get. And we get a hotshot Olivier Giroud. Okay, so obviously he's at AC Milan now. I do like the effect on those, the hotshot cards. Like, they have the whatchamacallit, the, like, his actual kind of, should we say, mugshot on the side, and it's kind of got a hologram effect. So on to the next pack anyway, guys. Again, very difficult to open. Maybe that's just me. I think I probably need to be a bit more aggressive with these. Okay. So we get a Joshua Kimmich. We get a Koke of Atletico Madrid. We get another manager in Gasparini. I think he's the Atalanta manager. It says there, of course, he's Atalanta manager. We get Dries Mertens from Napoli. Thiago from Liverpool. Riyad Mahrez of Manchester City. Get Raheem Sterling as well. Back-to-back Manchester City players. We get a Kai Havertz of Chelsea. Again, doing a lot better this season. Ooh, we get a next-gen superstar, Pedri. Now, that is not a potentially good one. Again, like Haaland and your Mokokus, Pedri is a definite star for the future. He's a star in the making. I think he's only 17 or 18. Already a huge player in the Spanish national team and Barcelona. So another one with potentially very good value. We get a Koke parallel, I think. So we get another Barcelona player in Serginho Dest, world star. And we get a Papu Gomez big impact signing from Sevilla. So there's a couple of good players in that pack. Particularly the Pedri, I think, is one that would be very good to have in the collection. Okay, on to our next pack now. So as I said, guys, if there's any kind of other particular types of videos you'd like me to do in the future, or if there's any particular packs or hobby boxes you'd like me to open, do let me know. So we get a Serge Gnabry in the first one there, and a Jan Oblak of Atletico Madrid. So we get a Brozovic of Chelsea. Get another next-gen Kamara from, I think, is that Red Bull Leipzig. So we get an Alisson Becker of Liverpool. Bit of an overrated goalkeeper in my opinion, but Edin Dzeko from Roma, obviously now at Inter Milan. We get a Paul Pogba, a potentially good one to get. Kind of obviously a very high profile player. Bernardo Silva, another good one. Hakim Ziyech of Chelsea. We get Kylian Mbappe, again another good one to get. See, he's number 7. Kelechi Iheanacho, Action Highlights 2021. Not too sure is that a good one to get. And we get just Istanbul 21 Champions League final sort of card. Looks more like a poster than anything. So yeah, probably the best two of that were probably the Mbappe and maybe the Pogba. So overall not the best. I doubt we're gonna get an auto here, guys, to be honest. But you never know. Still about 13 or 14 packs left, so we can still strike lucky. So I can see we get another manager here in Hans Flick. I think he's still Bayern Munich manager. So we get Valverde of Real Madrid. We get Goossens of Atalanta. We get Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang of Arsenal. We get Sadio Mane of Liverpool. Pep Guardiola. We get David Silva from Real Sociedad. N'Golo Kante. Get Lionel Messi. Nice one to get. Obviously, in my opinion, the greatest of all time. We get Ronald Koeman. Get another Olivier Giroud Action Highlights for 2020-2021. And we get a big impact signing of Mario Mandzukic. Was he really big impact at AC Milan? I think he played 5 or 6 times. I don't even think he scored, to be honest. I think he's retired now, so I don't know, was he much of a big impact? So moving on into the next pack anyway now, guys. As I said, drop a comment down below if you're liking the video or any kind of feedback on it. Let's see an Arsenal badge on the next one. So we get a Manuel Neuer. Wait for that to focus. Get Manuel Neuer of Bayern Munich. We get Zidane, manager. Obviously not manager of Real Madrid anymore. Ancelotti is there. We get Romelu Lukaku of Inter Milan, who is obviously now at Chelsea and apparently wants to go back to Milan by all accounts. Milinkovic-Savic of Lazio. We get Brendan Rodgers. Aymeric Laporte from Manchester City. From Manchester City. Get Jose Mourinho from Spurs. Tuchel of Chelsea. Ansu Fati, again, that's another probably decent one to get. Again, like Pedri, any of his his newest cards will be worth something. Obviously, that's a base, so it's probably not great. We get a Sabitzer parallel. We get a Duvan Zapata World Stars, doing very well at Atalanta. And we get a big impact Odegaard. Again, I'm not really too sure, to be honest. I wouldn't be familiar with the Match Attax, so I don't really know are a lot of these sort of great pulls. As I said, I'm kind of getting back into the hobby again now. So a lot of these packs are kind of sort of new to me. You're kind of not too sure on some of the terminology, like, you know, your parallels, and you're not really too sure what you're looking at times. I'm sure I'll get used to it over time. The more of them I obviously open. So I can see Spurs badge on that one. We get another Moukoko. So we get a next gen superstar Moukoko. I wouldn't say that's as rare as the limited edition one that we previously packed, but nevertheless another one to get, which is quite good. We get Sergio Ramos, who's now at PSG. We get a next gen superstar Kulievski. We get a Nagelsmann manager, Fabinho from Liverpool. We get Liam Delap, again Manchester City, quite a highly rated player actually. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that manager. We get Heung-min Son of Spurs. Antoine Griezmann of Barcelona. Icardi. We get Serge Aurier World Stars. And we get Harry Kane. It's a nice one to get. Collector's Choice Awards. Nice looking card. Yeah, so that's going to be the final pack, guys. That does conclude the video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks very much for watching. Very much appreciated, and I'll see you in the next video.